What's up everyone? I'm Kaylee Roberts at Connect the Watts, and today we're going to be talking about the Ice Barrel. The Ice Barrel is a cold therapy training tool that offers an easy and convenient way to add ice baths regularly into your routine. Ice baths and cold water therapy have been recommended by top athletes for years since they provide numerous health and recovery benefits, such as reducing inflammation, stimulating the nervous system, improving hormone production, and a lot more. But the problem I face when I want to take an ice bath is trying to find a place to do it. I personally love taking cold plunges first thing in the morning, but having to drive all the way to the beach to jump into the freezing cold ocean can really be a hassle sometimes. And honestly, not everyone can do that. I mean, you could always fill your bathtub with ice, but you can't fully submerge yourself, so you don't get the full benefit of cold therapy. Plus, it can be both costly and time-consuming having to buy enough ice to get the right temperature every day. Thankfully, Ice Barrel helps solve both of these issues. The Ice Barrel is almost 4 feet high and holds 105 gallons of water so you can fully submerge yourself. It weighs 55 pounds when empty and 750 pounds when filled, so make sure you move it to where you want before you fill it up, otherwise good luck moving this thing. Also, keep in mind that when you fill it, to leave some room at the top, otherwise when you submerge yourself, the water will rise and you'll overflow the barrel. The full Ice Barrel package comes with a lid to keep the water cold and the bugs out. It also comes with a barrel stand so it doesn't have to sit directly on the ground, a step stool to make getting in or out a lot easier, and a UV cover to protect the barrel from sun damage in case you need to store it outside. Plus, there's already a drainage spout built right into the side of the ice barrel, so when you're done using it, you can easily and quickly drain the water out. Another feature that I love is that since the ice barrel is so well insulated, it can stay cold for up to 2 to 3 days, so you don't have to refill it every time you want to use it. That can definitely save you a good amount of money on ice, since if you're doing ice baths every day, you only need to buy ice 2 to 3 times a week versus every single day. It is recommended to use about 80 to 100 pounds of ice to reach the desired temperature, but that may vary depending on where you live. I decided to give the Ice Barrel a try, and I have to say, I really liked it. I loved the convenience of being able to take a quick dip right after a workout without having to drive all the way down to the beach or go buy ice and fill my bathtub. And of course, on the day we filmed this, the only bags of ice I could find were these tiny 3-pound bags, so filling that barrel with 80 pounds of ice definitely took some time. It is suggested to put the water in before the ice, but I wanted to do the opposite because it made it easier to know exactly how high I should fill the water. But my way looked way less cool, because by the time it filled up, the ice had already melted into the water. So we're just going to edit some ice in here real quick, just so you know that it's cold. Once the ice barrel was all filled up, it was time for me to jump in. And using the ice barrel was my first official ice bath, so I really didn't know what to expect. Once I was fully in, it was time to relax and focus on my breathing, which is easier said than done in that water. It is recommended to soak for 5 to 10 minutes, but only submerge yourself up to your shoulders for 2 to 5 minutes. I know it doesn't seem like a long time, but if you spend 15 minutes or more in a cold bath, you face the risk of getting hypothermia. After I soaked for about 10 minutes, it was time to get out. Now, while having the step stool to use when getting in was a huge help, it would have made getting out a lot easier having one on the inside as well. Luckily, I'm tall, so I was able to lift myself up and bring my legs over. But for shorter people, I could see getting out being a bit of a challenge. I might recommend looking into a second step stool to place on the inside if you're at all concerned about the height. After I got out, I felt so refreshed and energized, I honestly couldn't wait to take another ice bath. Overall, I think the Ice Barrel is great, and I definitely recommend it to anyone who wants to benefit from frequent cold therapy and start incorporating ice baths into their routine. It does, at this moment, cost around $1,000. However, the convenience of not having to refill it and buy ice every day cuts down the cost a ton. If you would like to purchase an Ice Barrel, check out the link in the description below and make sure to use the code CONNECTTHEWATTS for $75 off your entire order. Having the ability to submerge your whole body is really nice, so you can get all the benefits of cold therapy. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.